Live and local with coverage you can count on. This is WNEM TV5 Wake Up.
Good morning, Mid-Michigan. Happy Friday. Starting out with a live look over a snowy Bay City and Flint. Still cold out there. Thanks for waking up with WNEM TV5. It's 4:30. I'm Jamie Sherrod. Craig is on vacation, but meteorologist Chris Easlick is here with me, and it looks like along with the really cold weather we've been having, we also have snow now.
Yeah, we had a little snow overnight. It looks like most of the day today is actually on the quiet side. We had that snow move in overnight. It's going to move out, but then another round of snow moves in tonight. But thankfully, we're not going to get a big snowstorm out of this as far as road conditions go. But even a little bit of snow overnight led to some snow-covered roads. So you want to take it slow as you step out the door this morning. As far as temperatures go, we're actually above zero this morning. This is the first time that's happened in a few days now. It feels like 9 in Saginaw. That's your actual temperature. 10 in the Midland area, 8 in Bay City, 10 in Mount Pleasant. Feels like temperatures really not all that bad either. We do have a little bit of wind out there, taking some of those ratings close to 10 down to 1 in Saginaw, 1 in Alma, 3 below in Houghton Lake, but definitely not as cold as we've been the last few mornings. So we'll certainly take what we can get. First 5 pinpoint Doppler radar live from MBS in 3D shows you a little bit of snow moving through this morning, but for the most part, that's going to wind down through the morning hours of today. Most of the day actually going to be quiet, but another system out to our west, that's going to move as we go into tonight. That's going to bring another round of snow, mainly to our southwest, but some of that may move through mid-Michigan, so we'll keep a slight chance in the forecast as we head into this evening. As far as your day planner forecast goes, generally expecting mostly cloudy skies. May see a few peaks of sun here or there, especially behind the system early this morning, but then cloud cover does take back over as we head into tonight. Temperatures going to be in the teens for today, but more cold temperatures are on the way as we go into next week. Full breakdown coming up.
Thanks, Chris. We are working with one accident on the roadways at this hour. That's going to be near the Birch Run area on Vienna Road and Peterson Road. So if you are heading that way, you do want to be mindful of that accident and just take it easy because the roads are snowy this morning. We're following multiple stories developing overnight with the first out of Tuscola County. A 2-story home in the city of Vassar has gone up in flames. It happened on the corner of Sherman and Butler. No word on what may have caused the fire or if anyone was injured. But the city of Vassar is putting out a warning of water discoloration for nearby residents as fire crews had to pull water from the city supply to battle the fire. And in Saginaw County, an accident shut down the intersection of Hess and Dixie Highway in Buena Vista Township for several hours last night. We're told injuries were reported, but the extent of those injuries is still unclear. The intersection has since reopened. And in New York City, 12 people have died, including a baby, in a 4-alarm fire at a Bronx apartment building. The fire broke out on the 3rd floor of the 5-story building. About 170 firefighters worked in bone-chilling cold to rescue people stuck on fire escapes. Stay with TV5 and WNEM.com for continuing coverage of these developing stories on air, online, and on the TV5 mobile app.
That roof is going to be a problem.
Many people staying cooped up inside their homes this time of year to escape the bitter cold. But what would you do if the condition of your home wasn't preventing the elements from making their way inside? One of our TV5 viewers reached out to the rescue squad on behalf of his neighbor, whose roof is nearly collapsing. TV5's Scott Wolchek visited the Saginaw home to see what could be done.
Howard Sharper says back in the day, the man next door would always lend him a hand.
He would come over and cut my grass and trim my bushes. He helped me for years.
That was 30 years ago. Now Howard wants to do the same for that man's granddaughter, Vanessa, who's living in the home now.
She's a very nice woman. She's a neighborly person. She looks after her property and pretty much does it all by herself.
But now Vanessa needs help. Her roof is in bad shape, and she doesn't have the money to fix it.
It's leaking in the house. I hope it don't fall in.
You don't want to have a hole in your roof, especially in this weather.
No, I don't.
Howard wants to do whatever he can to get that roof fixed. That's why he called the rescue squad and started a GoFundMe.
It's the right thing to do. We should do what we can.
Makes me feel good because right about now, I need help. Just a lot of things been going on in my life till I just can't. I need help.
I hope people will do what they can.
As you can see, this is the GoFundMe to help Vanessa get that new roof. They've got a goal of $12,000. They've still got a long way to go. Reporting from the social media desk, Scott Wolchek, WNEM TV5.
You can find a link to that GoFundMe page in the hot link section of WNEM.com. And if you or anyone you know can use the help of the TV5 Rescue Squad, call the numbers on your screen. You can also email us or message us on Facebook. The bitter cold even proved too much for the pipes inside Michigan State University's Breslin Center. Frozen burst pipes sent water pooling in the concourse of the Spartan basketball arena. Thankfully, the damage is considered only minor, and workers are replacing drywall, lights, and ceiling panels.
Got down to some ceiling tiles and some other areas in the lower level, but didn't get anything, didn't do any damage to the court, and game will go on as planned.
The Spartans are scheduled to take on Cleveland State tonight in East Lansing. And remember, you can always stay ahead of the weather with the latest alerts on your tablet or smartphone. Just download the TV5 mobile app. An arena full of superheroes was on hand to cheer on the Saginaw Spirit last night at the Dow Event Center. It was the second annual Superhero Night, all to raise funds for children across mid-Michigan. TV5's Kate Nadolski made her way inside the gathering of superheroes at the Dow.
Is it fun being a superhero? Bam! Pow! Zing!
Flash.
Why'd you pick him?
Because I just wanted to.
No, your eyes are not fooling you. That's Spider-Man, Superman, and Wonder Woman. And they're not just coming out to watch a Saginaw Spirit game, but to support the Can Council, an organization that helps children who are abused or neglected.
Really excited because it's all about kids and families tonight. And so we're handing every child who comes in a cape. So that's what's going on all around us. And then they can get pictures with Spider-Man. The bottom line is that the Can Council is about stopping child abuse and neglect in our region. So this is a way for us to raise awareness about the issue, have some fun, raise some dollars, but also just remind people that we're here.
It's the second year for this special superhero night, and Jason Rupp brought the whole family.
Heard about it. It's a good cause for the Can Council, and just everything all in one.
And same with Francesca Yanez. She says the family came out last year and loved it so much they came back for more.
We were excited to see what the hockey players are wearing, the Spider-Man costumes. Last year it was Captain America, so we were excited about that.
While we're surrounded with Superman and Batman on TV and in comic books, this is a good reminder that not all heroes wear capes.
The work is important because we have the opportunity to raise awareness, which is a critical point in stopping child abuse and neglect. People have to know that this is a problem and we need to address it.
Reporting in Saginaw, Kate Nadolski, WNEM, TV5.
Proceeds from last night's game benefits the Can Council as well as the Saginaw Spirit Foundation. TV5 News Time is 4:37. It's hard to imagine, but there's plenty of places that are colder than it is here in mid-Michigan. We'll show you the experiment some scientists conducted in one of the coldest spots across the U.S. And Americans are rushing to prepay their property taxes before the new tax rules go into effect. Why the IRS is saying it might not be a good idea. And do you have an issue or topic that's got you steamed up? Then to the TV5 rant line. That's 989-758-2177.